Yo guys, today I'm going to be showing you the 4 best creative maps that I find that you can random fill and actually play against good players to challenge yourself or at your skill level at least. And because a lot of times you don't have people on and you can't find any good players to play with. So these are going to be the 4 maps that I found the best players in and I normally randomly fill when I get on. I've been really part-timing this game at the moment. I get on a few days a week and play around in creative and don't really play the actual game because there really just isn't that much to do. Ranked is boring. Everything is kind of boring pretty much. There's a few fun things to do, but those fun things only work a few times and then it's kind of boring after you play it a bunch of times. These are the creative maps, and the first one I start out with is 32 Zone Wars. This you get some crazy sweats, like just running through lobbies and stuff, and in some lobbies you'll get like everyone will be pretty good. There'll be a few drones mixed in, but a lot of these players, if you're playing on Central, even on East too, there's some sweats in there that are trying to practice for tournaments and stuff like that. There's also other maps that are like late games and stuff. I don't personally like those because a lot of them are laggy and stuff, but you can also find a lot of good players in that. And this 32 Zone Wars gameplay is pretty good. I'm constantly getting pushed though. I have noticed today I was having a lot of aggressive players push me, and it definitely makes you have to work on protecting yourself in really high intensity areas like in comp and stuff. Even though I don't play comp, it's still that fun kind of what I'm looking for in the game. Because let's say like playing Fortnite ranked or something just isn't what you want right now. Like it's like when you get on Call of Duty, you want that Verdansk win to feel amazing because you struggle to get it. You want it to have the challenge, and you want it to have like, you want it to be full of what makes you enjoy the game, you know? Whether it's the fighting mechanics in Fortnite or whatever, it's just what makes the game good. You want to have the most of it. And I think Zone Wars is one of the most unique things to Fortnite that I absolutely just love. And it definitely makes a difficult experience as well because there's just so many sweats that play this all day. And while if you go into like any other random maps, you barely find any good people except in the next few ones I'll be pointing out. Next, the next map I'll be showing off is this 1v1 map. I'll put the code on the screen. It's by Bullseye. This is a more hit or miss one where sometimes I get like the greatest sweats ever that can actually beat me, and I get really pissed off and stuff in Central servers because of like playing against high ping and then kind of getting to your walls taken and stuff and then getting killed is not the most fun. I normally don't lose by that much normally if I do, but it's still like it's a challenge, and I think a lot of maps really struggle with a challenge, and this is one of those 1v1 maps that's not a build 1v1 or a realistic that you can actually find good players in. I don't know why. I think it's just a simple, good map that I don't know why the good players like to go to it. And it's a nice... I never really have any issues or bugs with it, and it always works out. You definitely find some drones, like complete drones in this, but you can just keep looking to find better players, keep joining and leaving, depending on what time of day you are, what server you're on. You're going to have big variations in this. And I don't know, I found some of the best players in this, but I've also found literally some of the worst players that can't like even move their mouse or use a controller at all. Like they're just absolutely like disabled or something. But it is a hit or miss, and even in this gameplay, I kind of destroyed the guy, even though I wasn't playing perfectly because I'm super washed because I barely played this game. But you do find good players, and even if you aren't the greatest, you definitely find better players, you know? It's a lot better than the 2v2 or the maps that are right next to each other. Like I don't even know what they're called, like the peace control maps where you almost have no space. You find a lot better players in this box fight than the peace control map. For the last map, I chose this Finest Realistics, and this is the map I've been kind of playing for years. I found some of my people that I still talk to this day and that are pretty good on this map. Right now, it seems like there's a large amount of good players on this map. It's kind of, I think I found much more goats recently in the box fight map and the 32 Zone Wars, but I find way more consistently good players. Almost every single player I go against in this Realistics map, I almost always get at least some good practice against them. They at least have competition, they hit their shots, they actually know how to play the game. It's not like you're versing complete droids. And there is some slightly worse players, but they're not like terrible like some of the other maps. You're always going to have those odd mans out, though, where you do have some droids here and there, but it's much more rare than the box fight map. It's either, like, really good players or you're versing, like, the worst player ever, and it's kind of very big spread of skill levels. In this, there's a lot more just better skill players. And I genuinely love this map just because of how good it works. I've never had any bugs or anything with it. and it's a solid way to practice how realistic fights kind of go. And I work on my angles. It's kind of a good warm-up. A lot of people use this as their warm-up, and me personally, if I'm playing a tournament, I'll be definitely doing this. It really brings your confidence up because it really simulates the normal game, and once you start killing people in this, you feel a lot more prepared to actually go into like a tournament or something like that, even though I'm not like playing that at the moment. At the end, I'll show you that I hit a clip in this map today, like the last round to win it. I hit this crazy clip where I somehow stole this guy's wall as he was running away and just full piece clipped him. And I'll show you that later. And I appreciate you guys being here, though. It meant a lot that you guys stopped by. And I really appreciate every single one of them has been stopping at my COD streams. We've been averaging like 5 viewers normally to maybe we have 3, we'll have 6. Like it depends on the night. We always play with viewers and stuff, so we have a bunch of fun. Normally it's between like 9 and 11 we go live, depending if it's a weekend or daytime. But it means a lot that you guys have been stopping by there and giving me some help. So I really think the streaming on TikTok is really going to be successful just because of how much growth I've already had. I've already gained like I think probably not over 90 subscribers in the last it was like 100 subscribers in the last like month. So it's been going really well up there, so please check me out. It meant so much that you guys stopped by. Hopefully this gave you some enjoyment or helped you out in some way. I really don't play this game that much. I would love to be back into this game, but I just haven't found something that really excites me to play this game every day. I still love the mechanics and everything, but unless I'm on East or 0 ping, it's like just not fun. Playing on high ping is just the most miserable thing ever, and I don't know. I don't think I'll ever play tournaments again, maybe, consistently, unless they make it like East or something, but I don't know. It means a lot that you guys stopped by. Let me know if you have any ideas for videos or anything. I'm trying to be more of a content creator these days. No more tournaments or anything going on like we used to do. And I really appreciate you guys being in the lives, and I appreciate you guys just being into every video. I know I post only every like 7 to 10 days, so I know I'm not always there, but I'm doing my best to make videos, do schoolwork, and stream every night. So thank you guys, and I hope you guys have an amazing night. Goodbye, everyone.